Looks foggy. Still, can you move forward? And then back? It's still all foggy. Okay, there. Slowly move back. Awesome.
That's how it first started.
Hello. Hello, hello. You guys see the wave. Okay, take your feet to the width of the mat. Hands on your waist. You're going to squeeze your elbows back and crowd out the chest and fold halfway down. Keep that nice squeeze of the elbows, come up and do it again. Squeeze them into each other. Back up and one more time. Nice. Lift the right arm up, straight up to the ceiling, take it over. And then do the same on the other side. Reach and go over. So you want to make sure your arm is nice and long as you reach over. Okay, hands on your waist, shift your hips to the right and then the left. So you're kind of getting into these inner thighs a little bit. You know, when you go right, circle them. And then go left and circle them. And just do that a few more times. Great job. Okay, bring the feet hip width. You're going to take your hands out in front and just pick up your left leg. Just hold here, circle your ankle, and then change the direction. And then point and flex. Next, put it down, lift the other one. Same thing. Great job. Okay, right hand to your waist, pick up your left foot. Try to get that heel really close to your butt. And now release the foot, clasp the fingers together and pull the knee up and into the chest. And then do the same on the other side. Pick up the foot, get that nice length through the front of the leg. And then bring it up and all the way up. And then do it again. Other side. Pull it up and in. Whoops. Switch. Okay, one more time. Pull it up and in. Nice. Okay, feet hip width. You're going to take your hips backwards. So you're giving me a little hip pinch here while you keep the chest nice and proud. So now we focus on getting the belly up and into the spine. Go a little lower. Now, if you can, your legs are nice and straight. Go a little lower. And now release the hands down, let your head go. So you're totally unweighting the upper body. 3 big deep breaths here. Try to keep your hips shifting backwards and your legs nice and straight. Nice. Now take your hands, walk them all the way forward. Try to keep your legs straight while you do this. So you're going to end up in your high plank position. We're going to do some scapular push-ups. So lower the chest and then press away. Work whatever range of motion you can, and please be mindful not to drop the face. You want to keep that neck nice and long and the belly in. Try not to bend the elbows. You're just lifting and lowering that torso through the arms. Okay, let's take it to a downward dog. Right heel presses to the floor, left leg bends. Then switch. And keep that going nice and slow. Don't be in a hurry. Now, when you bend that one leg, get nice and high on the pad of that foot. So you're getting a stretch through the foot. One more on each side. Nice, now come back to plank. Step your feet in, so you're in bear, knees under hips, just slightly off the floor. From here, transition to a small dog. Both heels push to the floor, and then come right back to your bear. And just keep doing about 4 or 5 more. Warming up the shoulders and lats. Okay, let's put the knees down on the floor. And we're going to transition to some cat-cows. So whatever version thereof that floats your boat is what you're doing right now. Okay, let's all meet with a neutral spine. And now we're going to do those same scapular push-ups, but with our knees. We're in our quadruped position. So when you push away from the floor, kind of give yourself that little pause before you start to lower the chest again. Just do a few more. Nice. Now neutral spine, back to that dog. Heels down. Now we're going to lift the heels up as high as you can get them and back down. Next, hold the heels down, pick up that left leg. Just hold here for a few breaths. Switch. Put that heel down, come back to your plank. We're going to lower to the forearms. Hold your low plank here. Just breathe 4 or 5 times. Nice. Now let's put the chest all the way down on the floor. Come onto the tops of your feet. Bring your hands by your chest. Keep your face looking down so your neck is long. Now lift the chest. Use the muscles that run along your spine to make the movement happen, and then lower. And lift. Try not to use the assistance of the arms. Do 10 more. Find your breathing. So you inhale as you lift, and you exhale as you lower. Nice. Now, with your hands by your chest, pick your torso up, keep your knees down. Hold on this spot, proud out your chest. You want to try to create space between these shoulders. Draw the belly up and in. Tuck the toes under behind you. Pick your hips up and slowly move them over the heels. Arms are long, your head is just nestled in between the arms, forehead off the floor. Open your left palm, lift it off the floor, reach the arm as straight and long as you can get it. And then do the same on the other side. And do 8 more. Don't forget to breathe. Nice. Come back onto your quadruped position. We're going to extend the right arm out. Palm faces the midline of the body. Left leg back. Both limbs are very long. and switch sides. And switch. And do 8 more here. Keep the hips nice and square. Nice. In your quadruped position, back to your cat-cows. We're almost ready to start our weights. Let's do a few more of these. Okay, tuck those toes under. You're back into that small dog. Hold here, breathe a few times. Walk your feet towards your hands. Extend the spine. Shift your hips back, straighten out your legs. Walk your fingers forward. Little tug of war going on here. 3 big, huge breaths. Okay, fold over the legs. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice. Warm up is done.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do some squats and some bicep curls to start. So whatever weights you normally use, I'm gonna start heavy, but I'm gonna have another pair that I can easily switch to. We're gonna do 10 repetitions. So feet hip width, crowd out the chest, holding the weights by your side. Give me a nice little squat. And then as you come up, turn your palms to face forward and give me a nice bicep curl. Turn them to face the side and then open them to face you. Keep going. So let's be mindful not to drop the face because that usually makes us round our back. My last one here. Nice. Okay, put these down. Give your hands a tiny little break. We're going to meet in a high plank and we're going to do mountain climbers, 10 of them. So get into your high plank. We're going to go fairly slowly here to get through these 10. Don't be in a hurry. Make them great. So your knee to elbow. Little heart rate elevation, hopefully. Should be about halfway. Okay, when you're done, go to a down dog. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Inhale, extend the spine. Fold back down. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Okay, our next exercise is a lateral lunge to a press. So, again, have 2 sets of weights in case. Start out with your beasts. We can always switch. So I'm going to take my feet apart. Not as wide as they could possibly go, but pretty far. Weights out in front, 2 of them. You're holding 2 weights. You're going to lunge down to the right. You're going to come back up and you're going to shoulder press the right arm And then shoulder press the left. And now lunge left. Same thing. You can do 2 at a time, go for it, but I suggest 1. We're doing 10 repetitions. You're going to start to feel this. If you're using a challenging weight, don't forget to breathe, right? Inhale when you go down, exhale when you press up. Get that booty nice and low in these lunges. Keep going, we're getting close. I don't know if you're doing your own counting, but if you're not, I got you. One more on each leg. Good. Woo-hoo, put them down. That was good. Okay. A little retreat for the hands. We're going to lie down on our back and we're going to do bicycles. And instead of doing them super fast, we're going to do them super slow. Just grabbing a quick sip of water. Get into your bicycle position. So right leg extends out. Left knee pulls all the way in, as close as you can get it. Lift your head, tuck your chin. Elbows drop backwards. Now I want you to think of lifting the right shoulder towards that left knee. Rotate. Come back. Keep the crunch and switch your legs. Now elbows back. Left shoulder rotates. Switch your legs. Right. Just keep going. You're doing 10 total. You're holding the crunch the whole time. You're just rotating and lifting the shoulder. Really work that knee close in. One more on each side, depending on your pace. Okay, let's put the head down. Before we get up, we're going to just roll the head side to side. So you release all the muscles in the neck, just in case you were pulling your head, which of course we shouldn't do. Okay, now to get up, we're going to Pilates style it up. Legs extend out, arms go back behind you. Now start to pull the arms forward, lift your head, tuck your chin, roll up, and dive between your legs. Nice job. Okay, let's get back up on our feet. We're going to do some sumo squats, holding one weight. We're going to swing the weight. So you're going to let the weight be vertical. Heels, you can go slightly forward. Heels on the edges of your mat with your toes out. So this is what it looks like. You come down, you squat, you swing the weight up. However you want to hold that weight. So I'm going to switch mine. My hands are greasy from all my cream. Don't drop the weight, whatever you do. Get that squat down, squat low. Swing up, just to the height of your face. Keep going, you got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay. We're gonna meet in a high plank. We're gonna lift and lower each leg slowly 10 times. So here we go. High plank. Lift your left leg. Lower it. Lift the right. Lower it. That's 1. You have 9 more. So it's not fast. Slow it down. Don't let the shoulders move back when the foot comes off the floor. Almost there. 1 more on each one. Go to your down dog. Oh, how good does that feel? 3 big breaths. Walk your feet to your hands. Extend the spine. Fold back down. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Okay. My favorite exercise.
Sleep.
Deadlifts.
Yes.
We're going to do a combination of deadlifts and back rows. So, first to start, we're going to kickstand our right foot. So pick up your big girl weights.
I want big girl waist.
Kickstand that right foot. You're going to hip hinge. So you got to get your, if you look at me from the side, I'm going to stick my butt back. And then I'm going to come down. Okay, so I'm starting out nice and slow. Kind of consider it a bit of a warm up for that left leg. 80% of your weight is in the left leg or more. Always good to ease into these. So 5 on this leg, 5 on the other leg, and then we row. Whenever you've done your 5, switch your feet. Get most of your weight into that right leg. Okay, so now both feet are on the floor. Give me 10 rows. So you're going to hip hinge and start your rows. Nice job. Put your weights down. Meet me down on the floor. Lying down all the way on your back. Take your arms all the way back behind you. Step your feet in so your legs are really bent. Roll the pelvis up and push it down. Keep your arms back there nice and long. 6 more times. Nice. Extend the arms forward, extend your legs out. Lift your head, tuck your chin, roll it up. Dive between the legs. Nice job. Pull your left foot in, pull your right foot in, get nice and high up on your toes. We're coming back up to do single leg deadlifts to an overhead press. So give me a full fold. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Pick up your beastie weights. So here's how it's going to work. You're holding two weights. You're going to start by kickstanding, which foot? Yeah, kickstand the left foot. So that's your starting position. And if you need to keep the foot down, by all means, go ahead and keep it down. I'm going to hip hinge, lift the back leg, come down, a regular single leg deadlift. Then I'm going to come up. I'm going to hammer curl the right arm to a press. I'm going to hammer curl the left arm to a press. And I'm going to come back to that single leg deadlift. We're going to do 10. Can we do it? Hell yeah. You can always switch weights or drop them to a much lighter weight. Whatever you need to do to get through. 10. Your pace is whatever it needs to be. Nice and steady on the way down. Nice and steady on the way up. A lot of good balance training here. Got to really focus. So I have 3 more to do. Oh my goodness. 1 more. Can we do it? Hopefully you're feeling it in that right leg. Okay. We're not going straight over to the other leg yet. So put your weights down. We're going to come down on the floor. Your legs are bent, and they're not too close to your back. We're going to do some oblique work. So you're going to lift your head, tuck your chin. You're going to take your left hand, scoot it around to try to find your ankle. And if it's super easy to find your ankle, scoot your feet out a little more. Because I want it to feel almost impossible. And just keep rotating side to side while you keep your chin tucked and really give it a good old reach. You have 10 total. Draw the belly down. Okay, whenever you're done, head to the floor. Do those side to side with the head stretches. Just to release everything. Open and close your fingers, so make a fist and then spread the fingers wide. Get ready for round 2 on the left leg. So extend the arms all the way back behind you and your legs out. Pilates style it back up. Dive between your legs. Sit yourself back up. Get nice and high on the toes. You know how to get out of this.
Call over.
Meet in a full fold. Look through your knees to the back of the room. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold down. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice, okay. Pick up the weights again, your beastie ones. We kickstand that right foot this time, and we do 10 on the left leg. So come on down, curl up those weights, and press one at a time. Extend your leg back. If you can, when you're extending that leg back, you want it to be nice and straight. That means you've engaged the muscles back in that leg. That also helps you balance. If you're floating that leg, it's almost impossible to execute this move. You always have the option to go to a lighter weight. But I think we got this. A lot of good balance stuff going on here. So I'm about halfway. I think this is my 5th rep. When you're pressing up and that foot's down, try not to weight into it. It's just there for a little bit of balance, if you need it. Okay, working on my last one. Okay. Good job. Put those bad girls down. Grab a sip of water. We're going to meet in a low plank with our feet together. More oblique training. So, find yourself in that low plank. You can fold the front part of your mat over. You need a little cushion. Feet together, low plank. Here we go. Belly up and in. Make sure you're not dropping your face. Palms down on the floor. Pick your butt up 3 inches and then lower your right hip. Don't let the feet move. Pick up that right hip. Lower the left. We have 9 more. Go nice and slow at your pace. The slower you go, the more you get out of it. Keep pulling the belly in. So when you've done 1 and 1, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, that's 1 repetition. When you transition to the other side, you're lifting the hips upwards. Keep going till you've done 10. You might be about halfway. Sean said not if you count normal. Okay. Okay, 1 more on each side. Nice. Now put the knees down. Come up into your quadruped position. We're just going to do a few cat-cows to loosen up your upper glutes and lower back. Okay. Get yourself into a bear. So knees 1 inch off the floor. We're going to start by walking the bear right hand first. So your right hand steps forward and your left foot. Then the left hand and right knee. And just do that a few more times. But when you run out of real estate, walk it back. Keep the knees low. From here, go to a small downward dog. Good job. That's not an easy exercise. Legs straight. Heels down. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. 3 big breaths. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice. Okay, we're going to do lateral lunges. We're going to face the left side of the room. Instead of, I'm going to use my 10s. But pick whichever heavy weights you can muster. So here's how it's going to start. You're all the way to the back of your mat. You're facing the left side of your room. You're holding 2 weights out in front. We're going to step out and lunge at the same time. Push off and come back. So step out big, get that butt low, come back. Now we're going to add in 10 presses once we've done 10 reps. So step out, power off, come back. That's 1 rep. You have 9 more, and then we do 10 presses. Get your butt nice and low. This is your last big exercise. Use your breathing. Okay, 1 more for me. Now, shoulder the weights, do 10 presses. Together if you can, keep your neck nice and long. Don't let the hips push too far forward. You want to engage your glutes. When you're done, walk it to the front of the mat. 10 lunges, leading with your left leg. Go. Nice job. Shoulder your weights. 10 shoulder presses. Go. Okay, the only exercise we have left, push-ups. Woohoo! So happy with that. Okay, I'm grabbing a quick sip of water, getting myself psyched up. No, we're not doing 10. We're doing 20. You can do them in 2 batches of 10 if you like. But we're just going to get through 20 and then we're stretching and starting our weekend. So let's go. 10 fantastic push-ups and then another 10. You can do them all at once, go for it. When you're done, get on your butt. Oh, maybe in staff pose. Oh. Never easy. Okay, so you're sitting up nice and tall. All the hard work, all the crying. We're done with all the crying and moaning.
No.
Okay, are you guys ready? We're gonna take our right foot, tuck it inside your left leg. Sitting up tall, you're gonna walk out without rounding your back. Get as far as you can, just hold on this spot as you press that right knee towards the floor. Now, if you can, go into spinal flexion, put the elbows down, rounding your back. Adds a little bit of intensity. Just breathe. Okay, come back up, however you get there. Extend the right leg to the corner. Switch it up. Left knee, left foot in. Rock it out, spine long. Once you've gone as far as you can, just hold here for a little bit. Try to keep both your sit bones on the floor. Take that left knee, try to lower it towards the floor, and then lower to the elbows. Come off the elbows, walk it back, extend the leg out, pull the right one in. Switching it up, we're gonna take make sure your left foot's in the corner of the mat. Take your right hand to the outside of your left leg. Your left hand can be anywhere you want it to be. Let the fingers do the walking. Here we go. Walk it out. Now, once you've gone as far as you can, lift your right shoulder up a little bit. So you stretch out that side body. Just hold here and breathe. Okay, come on back. Switch sides. I'm gonna move these weights out of the way. Make sure you got room to do the walking. So right heel to the corner, left hand walks outside that leg. Go as far as you can. Lift the left shoulder a tiny bit. Okay, come on back up. Extend both heels to the corner, arms out in front. We're gonna Pilates style it down. Draw in the belly. Tuck your chin, go down nice and slow. Arms go all the way back. Bring the arms up, lift your head, tuck your chin, roll back up. Dive between the legs. Nice, come up to a sitting position. Left foot in, right foot in, you're up on your toes. Come back to a full forward fold. Round up one vertebrae at a time. Take a nice big deep breath. Reach for the ceiling, arms nice and long. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Woohoo! We did it. We're rock stars today. There she is.